Well, hello everybody. Bad news on the temperature front. We've had 27 to 33 degrees for the last 3-4 weeks. Now today is 9 degrees, tomorrow is going to be 3 degrees during the day, -3 at night, then -4, -6, -7 on Saturday. So all the fruit trees are fucked. If the farmers can't protect their grape, they're fucked. And I'm doing my best to cover all the strawberries I possibly can. I've got all the seedlings covered. I'll show you in a sec. Everything that's in the greenhouses at home has got to go into the second bedroom, which I really didn't want to do. So at least the straw has arrived. That's 15 euros of malt straw, orge. And it's local, it's organic. It's 15 euros for one roll, and that's including delivery. But I'll pay him 20 a roll because I think that's a bit cheap. It's good stuff. So I find I cut it up lengthwise with a chainsaw, and I can easily fill a ton bag. There you go, here's my monster. You see? Really, really, really easy to come. You try pulling it apart by hand, it's just a waste of time. I haven't put a lot of, well, my chainsaw lubricant is actually biodegradable, but it's actually running empty because it's not. I don't need oil of any sort in the straw, and I'm only running it for a very short burst. So yeah, I got my very delicates to go down to the house. There's a courgette. So currently we're doing all right in the greenhouse. 13.4, but everything's underneath this fleecing, and I will chuck a load of straw on top of that. When I finish the rolls, I'll use the junk in there. There's nothing else in here that I want to protect. But you know, -7. That's going to cause some problems. That's going to cause some problems for a lot of people. I'm prepared because I'm not doing it the way the book tells you to do it anymore. I've read those books, done that since I was 4, so a good 36 years I've, well, you know. Anyway, my asparagus is up. It's just gone, here I am. And the cardoon, he's up, so this one he's covering as well. But yeah, that's 3 ton bags already. I'm focusing on the Garriguettes because they are bien au fleur. I mean, it's all he's doing anyway. I just wish it wasn't so dramatic and I had to be standing out in the pissing rain. I've been up since 5 helping an old boy, which I can't get into. But you see, they're all budding, and so if I can just, at least with this, I'd hope in one roll we'll do 2 terraces. Everything's up, you see. I think with what I'll do with the second roll is I'll just give everything like a little sprinkling, just to try and keep some of the frost off some of these beautiful plants that we've gone to huge amounts of effort to plant over the last 3 months. But it's mental. I did make a video the other day, but I didn't post it, where I saw, it was actually on the 16th of March, where I found an orchid in flower. Now normally that's beginning of June, so you can see what kind of mental case is going on here. I don't know how the raspberries are going to cope. They've not got a lot of root on, but they are, I mean, they do grow them in Scotland, so I'm assuming they'll be alright. But all of these ones, these Mare de Bois, they're not too priority, because there's not a lot going on there. I've only literally, I mean, there's a few flowers, but there's not a lot going on. So they'll get a little sprinkle of the old malt straw, which is interesting because he supplies to the local brewery. I've had to piss around with this little watering thing so that I can water all day and it automatically turns off at night. But these ones are starting to look like they're in flower as well. Yeah, I mean, there's weeding to do as well, but that'll have to be another day. I've basically got today to get everything in and use that roll, those 2 rolls, as much as possible. See, all of these are salad lettuce. all of those are lettuce. I'm thinking what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little sprinkle of straw on them, because I don't want to lose them. These are ones that are grown here, these little baby lettuce, all over my compost hole. So they'll get, I've got these small tunnels, plastic tunnels, that'll go on there. I think I've got another roll of fleece somewhere, or if not, I'll steal it from the other row, because I doubled up just a bit to cover those beautiful salads that definitely grow in this land. And then yeah, a lot of these, I'm not sure how many are going to make it really, but I've just planted the beans, so they've got to be covered. And then I've got the whole garden below as well. All the peas are up. I'm not too worried about the broad beans. They'll probably be okay, seeing as you can plant those over winter. I'm not sure about the peas, but I'm going to order him. I'm going to get another 2 rolls, hopefully for tomorrow. I mean, we can always do with it. Like I say, it's organic. It'll do nothing but good in the garden. And then I've got to sort of try and work out what I'm going to do down there. That's at least a roll, isn't it? So I had a week's worth of paid work lined up, which was going to use to, that's 500 quid that I was going to use to buy all of the tomatoes, 200 tomato plants, aubergines, 100 of them, 150 different cabbages, including Romanesco, Brussels, and a couple of cauliflowers and stuff. So that's on hold, because all of the work I was going to do for the old boy, I just can't do it in the rain, just can't do it. And obviously today and tomorrow I'm busy trying to salvage what I've got. I just feel really sorry for all the other people out there that are just doing what they've always been told to do. Because the climate's fucked. -5, -7 potentially. Now, you know, a frosting, yeah, I can deal with the frosting. But when you get past sort of -3, that burns the plants, you know, and they're all very young, and we've had the heat, so everything's gone like, "Hey, I'm ready," and then that comes along. So I've got this beautiful pear tree at the back there. Can you see? We'll lose all of that, I suspect. Anyway, so farming in the Ariège. But at least I've got the resources and the means and the friends and connections and skills to try and to be able to protect everything that I've worked for the last 4 years here. And I'm hoping that people will learn to do the same. Monoculture doesn't work. Anyway, je n'aime pas bouger aller. I'll catch you. I'll probably make a video when it's snowing, which will be like Friday. Anyway, just a bit stressed. Anyway, adios.